Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
With that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakal Kadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and greetings and salutations to the Akiyam, Akwatiyam, and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. We're the Hebrew Israelites coming to you week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and the rise of the children of Israel. Okay, you want to read that for me again?
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
We are a holy people unto the Lord thy God, which is Yahweh. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
He didn't choose everybody else. He chose the children of Israel. Okay? The scriptures are very misunderstood in the Christian church. Okay? And by people in general. Or if you're not one of the elect, if you're not one of the 144,000 or believers that are in the number of the 1/3, okay, you're not going to understand this thing, man, because the Most High is not waking your ass up to it, okay? But the children of Israel as a whole are special to the Lord, but he's going to make a sacrifice in America here soon. And a lot of Israelites are going to die because they don't want to come back to this. Go ahead, brother.
Have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Equal to all people. Read that.
I'm sorry.
Above all people. Equal to all people. No, we're above all fucking people, man. We're not equal to you goddamn people. Read that for me again.
Kind. He hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people.
Above all people. Not equal with everybody. Go ahead.
That are upon the face of the earth. Yahweh did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people. For ye were fewest of all people. But because Yahweh loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, have Yahweh brought you out with a mighty hand and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen from the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt.
Out of the house of bondmen. He did it before and he's getting ready to do it again. Because what did he say? We're a special people under the Lord, man. Unto Yahweh. Okay? We're the apple of the Lord's eye. And what did the one brother say about us being the apple of the Lord's eye? If something gets in your fucking eye, it's going to irritate you, right? Okay? And if we're the apple of the Lord's eye, and you've destroyed the people, okay, that are the apple of his eye, you annoyed the hell out of him, man. He's angry as hell right now with you people. Deuteronomy 14 and 2.
Deuteronomy 14 and 2. For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh, our power, and Yahweh hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself.
That's right. He's chosen us to be a peculiar people. Okay? And if you look at the so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians as a whole, man, we're very peculiar, man. Okay? We dance our asses off. We defy gravity in sports. You know? And the people are amazed at some of the things that Israelites can do, man. You know? Even though it's being used for wickedness right now, you know, people are still amazed at us. You see? But the Most High is going to establish us a righteous people on this earth, man. Real soon. He's getting ready to take us up out of this bondage. All right? And he's going to put us where we're supposed to be in this world, man. On fucking top. Go to Deuteronomy 28 and read 1. Go ahead.
Have chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself above all the nations that are upon the earth.
Above all nations that are upon the earth.
Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently,
Yeah. That's all right, brother.
Deuteronomy 28 and 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of YAHAWAH, our power, to observe and to do all his commandments.
If you listen to the Lord, if you listen to the scriptures, the holy scriptures, okay, that tell you how to live, what you should eat, how you should walk, how you should carry yourself as a person, as a man on this earth, okay, go ahead.
Which I had commanded this day, that YAHAWAH, our power, will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
And that's what he would have done. If we followed the law, statutes, and commandments the way that they were supposed to be, he would have put us above all of these nations. Yep. We wouldn't be called black and Latino or Puerto Rican and Cuban and Dominican and Mexican, Indian. We wouldn't be called those things. We'd be called the children of Israel, man. Yashar Allah. Okay, the whole earth will be calling on Yashar Allah, man, for help. Okay? For their plenty in their land, man. You know? They'd be praying to the YAHAWAH Ba'Shem YAHWAH, man. You know? And living good. Go ahead, brother. Was that it on 28:1? No, I don't want to. Just go to 9 for me. Read 9 and 10.
Deuteronomy 28, that was verse 2.
Okay.
Deuteronomy 28 and verse 9. YAHAWAH shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee. If thou shalt keep the commandments of YAHAWAH, our power, and walk in his ways.
If you walk in his ways, man, what's he going to do for you? He's going to give you the world. Yep. But the children of Israel, what did we decide to do? We decided to go and follow the gods of these other nations, man. Okay? We didn't want to follow our own God. We wanted to follow these fake-ass gods of these other nations, man. Okay? So what happened to us as a people? We fell. We got punished for it. Okay? Go to Deuteronomy 28:15 and read to 18 and then jump to 28.
28:15?
28:15. Then read down to 18 and then jump over to 28.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of YAHAWAH, our power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
If you don't follow, what's up, bro? If you don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments that were put out by Moses, okay? Moses brought these laws to us. We agreed to them as a people through a blood covenant, okay? A blood agreement with YAHAWAH Ba'Shem YAHWAH, the sprinkling of the blood on us when these laws and statutes and commandments were given to us. If you don't follow these, then you are going to be cursed as a people, man. Okay? And if you look at the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians that are completely on the fucking bottom of society, no matter where you go in the world, you can go over to India right now, and they call them people the untouchables. We're going to be beneath them. They're going to look down on us. Okay? Anywhere on this earth, especially the so-called black man, just the tribe of Judah, you know, they look down on Judah all over this earth, man. You know, because of the curses. We're going to get into a few of those, man, so that you can understand what we're talking about. You're going to go ahead?
Yep. that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city and in the field, man. Okay? Look at all the homicides taking place in the cities, man. You know? You can't even own a farm because you don't have the money to own a goddamn farm. You can't own a business.
Yep.
You know, they won't give you a business loan, no matter how good your credit is, no matter how much money you got.
Yep.
It's hard as hell for a so-called black man to start a business in this damn place, man. You know? And have somebody support it. Especially his own goddamn people, man. That's ridiculous. Go ahead.
Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store.
That's your money. That's your pockets, man.
Yep.
What does the scripture say? You're going to go to work every goddamn day to fill a bag full with holes, man. Okay? You're going to try to fill a bag that got a whole bunch of holes in it, man. That shit don't... How you going to do that? You can't. Go ahead, bro.
Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind. Okay.
Increase of thy... Yeah, can.
The increase of thy kin and the flocks of thy sheep. Deuteronomy 28, jumping down, 28.
Yep.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
Go to 36 to 38.
Deuteronomy 28 and 36. YAHAWAH shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
And where have our kings been brought to? In slavery. Our kings have been brought to America in slavery, man. Those people weren't running around with bones in their noses over in West Africa. They had cities over there, man. They had forts over there. Okay? When we were taken down. We had kings over there. We had princes. We had priests. Okay? There's a misconception here in America that the so-called blacks that were brought over here from the coast of West Africa had bones in their nose and they were swinging from trees. That's a goddamn lie. Okay? There was royalty over there. That's the royal house of Judah, man. The same tribe that YAHAWAH, the man that the world ignorantly calls Jesus, came from. Okay? The royal house of Judah. So our kings were brought over here to a land which our fathers never knew, man. Okay? And we're still here as captives to this day. And that's another thing people don't understand. Yes, we are still in slavery. Okay? Go ahead, Art.
And there shalt thou serve other gods.
See?
Wood and stone.
Wood and stone. That's all right, brother. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead and read that.
And there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
A proverb and a byword. So we went from Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Simeon, okay, the 12 tribes, Issachar. All right, we went from having royalty names that have royal things behind it to proverbs and bywords. Okay? If I'm from the house of Judah, YAHAWAH, okay, and I'm brought over here as a slave, my name is changed, my identity is changed, that's calling me a proverb and a byword. Okay? So we were brought over here called Negroes instead of Judites or Benjamites. We were just called Negroes. And other foul words, nigger, okay, coon, spook, you know. We were called all kind of names, man. We got people going, this is the second time I've seen this, man. 2 of them going down the wrong way. Salakia, y'all. We got some simple ass people going down one way down here. But this is what the scriptures is talking about, man. If we don't follow these law, statutes, and commandments that were given to us, what we're going to be is proverbs, bywords, and astonishment. Okay? Go ahead,
among all nations, whether Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh shall lead thee.
And that's what happened to us, man. Okay? You want to jump? Is that what,
Verse 37.
37? Yes.
Deuteronomy 28 and 38, thou shalt carry much seed out into the field, and shalt gather but little in, for the locust shall consume thee.
Grab, go ahead over to 45 and read down to 51. Yeah, 45 to 51.
What was that? 28, right?
Yep, Deuteronomy 28, 45 to 51.
Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
And that's what happened to us. These curses have pursued us, and they still have this are still on our asses, man. Okay. And have we not been destroyed, man, by these people? Bywords, proverbs, you know, all these other names that we've been called. You know, we went from being Negroes to colored to African American to Afro American to all these other names, man. You know, and our people are all right with that shit, man. But we're not. We know the truth now, man. We're Israelites. Yasharallah. You know? Go ahead.
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh, our power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which is commanded thee. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and a wonder.
And they have been on us for a sign and a wonder. But our people don't get this truth in the church. They're not told that they're the children of Israel. Okay? In these churches. That's why we're out here right now. Making our bodies a living sacrifice, man, to bring you people the truth, man, because that's what you need right now. To understand that you're getting ready to come into some harsh ass times, man. Because this kingdom is at an end. Okay? And we have to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments to the best and keep them to the best of our ability while we're in this captivity that we're in. Okay? Go ahead.
And upon thy seed forever. Let me read that to 51, you said?
Yes.
Deuteronomy 28 and 47. Because thou servest not Yahweh our power, and joyfulness, and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee.
Therefore you shall serve your enemies. Okay, who are we sold to? We're going to get to that in a second in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. But go ahead and read, brother.
Which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
And that's what we do, man. You know, we have to go to him for all things, man.
Yep.
Okay? We have to go to him for our clothing, which is mixed fabrics, which fucks your vibration up. Water. You know? Should be wearing high vibration clothing, man. You know? Should be wearing the stones, man. You know, if you're into that. But definitely wearing clothing that keep your vibration high, man. It's going to give you energy, give you more energy, man. Give you more vibrance. You see? Go ahead,
And in thirst and in nakedness. And in want of all things.
You gotta go to him for water, heat, cooling, food, okay? For a job. We have to go to these people with these curses. If we didn't follow these curses, these are the things that we're going to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. These curses were going to pursue us, man. And we would have to go to these other nations for every goddamn thing that we want and need, man. Okay? There's no getting around it. There's no not going anywhere on a fucking deserted island and starting your own little nation, man. It's not going to happen. You know? It doesn't matter how much goddamn money Jay-Z and Beyonce got. They can't go do those types of things. Okay? You see? Because those are the part of the curses, man. You know? Whose face is on the money that you carry around? I'm independent. Bitch, you got a white man's picture on the money in your pocket. What the fuck are you talking about, you're independent? You know? PP&L just sent you a fucking $1,000 bill. What do you mean you're independent? You know? There is no independence, man, when you're in captivity. You got to go to these people for all your wants and needs. So all that independent, and I don't need nobody, the white man, I don't need, man, you shut your goddamn mouth. You know? We're under curses, man. Go ahead, brother.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And that was physical, okay? And now it's mental. Okay, if you look up yoke of iron, you're gonna see a so-called black man with a big ass iron thing around his neck. You'll see Latino men with them too. There you go, right? That's right, brother. Mm-hmm. You see? A yoke of iron, man. That was a physical thing, man, but now it's mental. Because a lot of our people, they're gonna fight their ass off to come against this truth, man. Because they don't want to be awake. You know? They're destroyed, man. That's why we got to get the fuck out of here. There ain't no being nice to the nation of Edom, man. There ain't no being equal with the nation of Edom. Okay? You know, all that shit is over, man. All that marching, we shall overcome shit is over. We're out here preaching YAHAWAH Shem YAHWAH in the end of this kingdom, man, so we can rule. That's right. In righteousness, man. You know? And give this earth a fucking wake-up call, man, to what living really is. This ain't living, getting up and going to fuck to work 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, you know, just to pay fucking more taxes and more bills. You know, that's not living, man. We're gonna see that the children of Israel are gonna see what it's like to fucking live, man, for once. Go ahead, Art.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he hath destroyed thee. Mm-hmm. Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
And whose symbol is the eagle, man? The Romans, the Greeks, America. Okay? The national bird is the dirty ass bird is the eagle, man. Okay?
And they like to look down on their prey.
Right. The highest flying bird, man. Who set their nest amongst the stars? The nation of Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? The eagle has landed. You see? Shit. Go ahead, Ar.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Yeah, English. We came over here speaking Hebrew. Okay? Kunta, Kinte. Whoop-pow! Yeah. Toby. Right. Kunta, whoop-pow! They beat our language out of us, man.
Yep.
And gave us the lowest, most bastardist language that you could have is English, man. That's a young-ass language, man. You know? It's a few, what, about 800, 900 fucking years old? You know? Come on, man. Go ahead, brother.
Deuteronomy 28 and 50, a nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And they
didn't. They snatched our babies out of off the breast of the mothers and fed them to dogs. Cut the Latino women's, the Taino women's stomachs open. The baby fell on the ground and they stomped it out. You know? They snatched the babies out of the slaves' hands down south, okay, and sold it to another goddamn man. You know, took the baby from the mother before it could even walk and sold it to another man. Right. You know, they don't regard the old or the young, man. You know, goddamn doubles. Go ahead, Ar. You gonna pay for this shit, man.
Better believe that. Deuteronomy 28 and 51, and he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land, until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kin.
And what did this man do, man, when he let us out of slavery? He gave us a little plot of land, okay? Sold us some bullshit ass seeds. Gave us some matter of fact, gave us bullshit ass seeds on credit.
Yep.
Nothing grew, and then we had to go fucking back to work for his ass anyways.